So if you're watching this video, then you're probably wondering how a vertical mouse changed my life. Working at a desk for prolonged periods of time as a student, worker, or content creator can really put a strain on your wrist and upper arm. A vertical mouse could be the solution you've been looking for. If you've been on the channel for a while, then you will know that I've been using regular orthodox mice for quite some time. I only switched to a vertical mouse because I got one as a birthday gift last year. And ever since I did that, it has been one very interesting experience. But if possible, try a couple of them out or watch a lot of videos and then pick whichever one you think will be more comfortable for you to hold. Spoiler alert, they're all pretty comfortable to hold. And I know you're probably wondering what exactly is the problem with the normal orthodox mice that everyone uses, and why do people need to use vertical mice? Well, there are a couple of reasons I would advise people to switch from an orthodox mouse to a vertical mouse, both as a content creator and as a healthcare professional. Yeah, I played the doctor card.
Who the hell are you anyway?
I'm the doctor.
One of the problems I had with a normal mouse was because of the size of my fingers. Yeah, they're quite long, ladies. Yes, they are quite long, and for me to use a mouse which is not specifically designed for big hands, I noticed that my fingers were clenched up quite a bit, or they were in this claw-like formation, not completely relaxed and not completely contracted, and leaving it like that for extended periods of time caused them to cramp up or just, have pins and needles. It's like 1,000 fire ants just biting into your hand. Yeah, it was not a comfortable experience whatsoever. That is something I never experienced once I switched over to using a vertical mouse, as all my fingers lay flat on the side of the mouse, they are relaxed, and I only exert pressure when I want to click or drag or scroll. The next place I had an issue while using a normal mouse was with my wrist. When you're using a normal orthodox mouse, your wrist is pressed down on the table at an angle so you can drag your mouse around. The problem with this is pressing your wrist down in that way exerts pressure on it, and dragging it around could also exert some unnecessary pressure, leading to carpal tunnel syndrome. Or you could just strain your wrist or sprain it. You see people going around with wrist braces from time to time because they sprained their wrists doing some rigorous activities. Hopefully not with lotion and tissue paper. But switching over to a vertical mouse helped me make sure my wrist was safe and secure, as most of the pressure was removed from the bottom of my wrist to the side of my wrist, and all my nerves are basically free from any form of compression, which is good. I don't know, maybe I experienced all of these problems because I was using my mouse in a weird way, which I'm not sure about. But if you've experienced any of the things I talked about, then let me know in the comment section below. And if you're still watching at this point, then that's for you. Leave a hand emoji in the comment section and I will know that you love me. Some other places I felt relief as soon as I switched over to a vertical mouse was in my forearm, elbow, and shoulder. Because your forearm never lays flat on your table while you are working with your mouse. I don't know, am I the only one who tends to raise up my forearm? But yeah, and once my forearm is off the table, then so is my elbow, and that makes my shoulder rotate internally. I know, this isn't an anatomy or physiology class, I'm sorry. What I'm trying to say is, over time with using a normal regular mouse, my shoulder began to hurt, began to cramp up, and I did not experience this after I switched over to a vertical mouse. Now, I know there are professionals like esport gamers and pro gamers who use their normal gaming mice and don't have any of these issues. I salute them because perhaps their bodies are just built different. I don't have those necessary facilities. I don't have the facilities for that, big man.
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.
My body went through some strain when I constantly used the improper form of using an orthodox mouse, and I did not experience those things after switching over to a vertical mouse. Now, I'm not going to tell you that vertical mice are better or they will give you better gaming performance or better work performance or higher DPI or whatever. When it comes to specifications, most vertical mice are practically the exact same thing as your normal mouse. The difference with vertical ergonomic mice is just in terms of comfort, like I mentioned. And I really do believe that if you are someone who spends a lot of time working at your desk with your computer, then you should give a vertical mouse a try. A lot of them can be found for very cheap on Amazon. I will have affiliate links in the description. And you don't have to, pay an arm and a leg for something fancy like a Logitech vertical mouse or something. Personally, I just find vertical mice to be quite interesting to use. They're conversation starters when people see them, and there are several ways to control them. You could use your wrist, you could use your forearm in case you're exercising your carpal tunnel syndrome already. There are so many things you can use vertical mice for. I game with my vertical mouse, and I don't think I've had any performance dips. Granted, I'm not a pro gamer. I actually suck. Not like that. In case you agree with what I said in this video or you completely disagree, I told you at the beginning, this is how vertical mice changed my life, not yours, but I'm always willing to have a conversation with you in the comment section right below the like button. And if you enjoyed this video, then you can check out one of the videos in this playlist. They're all awesome in my opinion. Or you can check out this video on how to make your tablet run faster. But before you go there, subscribe to the channel.